When a young Diana Spencer married Prince Charles in the early 1980s, we never thought she would die because of, the ignorance of the paparazzi chasing her down, literally running her down to her death in that infamous incident that we all mourn and are still confused about. Now, I watched the coronation of King Charles this morning with Camilla Parker Bowles as well. There's been a lot of not say confusion, but a lot of people don't know how to take Camilla still after many years of her being, as Diana said, the third person in the relationship. Is Camilla Parker Bowles to blame for Princess Diana's death? Of course not. Is she to blame for not being completely honest, as Prince Charles is with Diana when Prince Charles was first, courted her? Of course. Now, in 2023, the royal family is still complicated, but not as complicated as it was in the early 80s. People wanted Prince Charles to take a wife. Charles was in love with Camilla Parker Bowles. That wasn't an option. Now, what was kind of funny today, ladies and gentlemen, and perception is everything. When Camilla was officially crowned today, May 6th, she was very nervous. She was not herself, and there was a moment when the crown was put on her, and she kind of took her finger and either tried to make the crown fit better or take away some cold sweat or whatever. It was very strange. Will Camilla ever be the Queen of Canada and the Queen within the royal family, in our perspective in Canada? No. God bless her. She made her choice like Prince Charles did. They chose to be not so honest with themselves and with Diana. In the words of my beautiful sister, Valerie Courier, Diana will never hold her grandchildren. To me, that sums it up. People of a certain age, over the age of 50, especially in non-British, non-UK countries, Canada, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, we hold a very deep disrespect for Camilla Parker Bowles, as well for Prince Charles. Yes, they are royalty. They have to behave in a certain way, but it's complicated. It's just like a second or even third stepmother. It can be very complicated. Now, it's good to hear published reports that Harry and William are pretty well on good terms with her. But like I said, in the words of my sister Valerie, Diana alive would not have been queen, obviously, but the world would be a better place, and she's gone. And she had her faults too. Diana wasn't perfect. We're all imperfect in many ways. If Diana would have lived, it'd be a much better world. There'd be more support of programs that help youth, programs that are people that suffer from diseases like HIV. Diana was the people's queen. Camilla, like I said, she has to live every day with the fact that nobody's going to accept her like Diana. It doesn't mean we can put her down or be angry with her, but just remember, if you're 25 years old and watching the coronation today, and you know nothing about what happened before, read up on it. Read up about the Camilla, Diana, Prince Charles, what do you call a rock and roll song. Love stinks, as the old song goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't watch the coronation, watch it back. Very interesting situation. But Camilla's attitude, even CBC reporter was listening to on the radio noticed that. It was a very strange situation, because it is strange. It's $1 billion situation, and it comes down to, a bad situation for everybody involved. There's no closure on this. With Diana's passing, there's no closure. And never will be. Thanks for listening. Bye.